Hey my babies, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Riah J, and I'm back with another video. Today is Monday, my babies. I hope all is well with you all is well with me, and I hope we all are continuing to stay about happiness, peace, and love. And I hope we all are continuing to stay determined, motivated, and focused. And I hope we all are continuing to walk in the alignment of stars that Allah has for us. So in today's video, my babies, I'm going to be giving you all a nipple piercings update. Now, this is a highly requested video that some of my babies have been requesting from me for a while. I would say since I have got my nipples pierced. Now, I got my nipples pierced about 2 months ago, and if you haven't, please go watch my nipple piercings vlog. I got my nipples pierced today. So yeah, just scroll down. It should be in within the 10 few videos that you scroll down. It should be right there, or you could just search Riahjaysreality nipple piercings. It's gonna pop up. So yeah, go check that out because it is very entertaining. So yeah, we're gonna get right into it. The reason why you click this video is because you all want to know how am I doing since getting my nipples pierced. Some of you may have, I know some ladies out there, you may want to get your nipples pierced. You may want to, you're just researching how, you're just researching everything that you need to know about getting your nipples pierced, the pain tolerance, the healing, the price. You want to know you have so many questions that you clicked on this video because you want to know the real deal. So first I'm going to start off by saying, yes, I got my nipples pierced 2 months ago. And it was a really exciting day for me because I always wanted to get my nipples pierced, but I was so freaking scared. I was so scared. I was like, oh my gosh, should I get my nipples pierced? Because I have size C breasts. My breasts are about a 36C in breast size. So that is pretty big breasts to me, and I was just pretty nervous at first. I was like, is the size of the areolas and the size of the nipple going to affect, is that going to affect the pain tolerance? Because me personally, I have a really high pain tolerance. Like, I can tolerate pain. I mean, come on, y'all. I done pushed out a baby out my woo-ha. I done been through so many traumatic, painful things in my life that at this point in my life, 26 years old, I have a really high pain tolerance, So I just wanted to know, though, because before I got it done, of course, me being a researcher, I go by facts. I go by the real deal and what's really what's really this. So I wanted to do research, So I remember hitting up a guy. He used to work in New York. He used to work in a New York tattoo parlor, and he used to do everyone's piercings who came to that shop that he used to work at. But now I think he works in like Pennsylvania or Philadelphia. He works somewhere else outside of New York City. So I remember he has a YouTube channel. I remember commenting on one of his content videos of him giving a girl with smaller breasts, she probably was she was in the small titty committee. She was like an A cup, very small nipples, and that's outside of my range. Y'all know that I have some, in my, to my knowledge, I have pretty big breasts, and I have I have pretty big nipples as well, So I remember commenting on his video, and I was just like, hey, I just want to know, does the nipple size like change the pain? Because I have big nipples, so I want to know, because I have big nipples, is it going to be more painful for me? And he was very honest with me. He was like, absolutely not. If you want to get your nipples pierced, just go ahead and do it. It doesn't matter if you have small or big nipples, big breasts, or whatever. Everybody's going to experience the same type of pain, but it all dwindles down to your pain tolerance. Now, once he told me that, I was like, okay. I'm gonna do it, you know, because that's just all the reassurance that I needed. I just needed to gain some information from someone who is more knowledgeable about nipple piercings than myself, and who better to ask than a actual professional piercer. So he gave me that information, and I literally booked my appointment that week. So the same tattoo parlor that I went to re-pierce my nose and to get my 2 peace and love tattoos about 3 to 4 months ago, I went back to that same tattoo parlor in my area, and you know, I trust these guys. These guys have great attitudes. I can see that their work is legit. They not on no sus stuff, you know. They do great jobs. They respect you, and you know, it's in and out. You pay for your service, you get the service that you like, you get up out of there. So you know, that's really what I was looking for. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and pay homage to the tattoo parlor that I went to in the first place, you know. So I called them up and I was like, how much is the nipple piercings? They told me that is how much was the nipple piercings? I think it was $50. Yeah, I think it was $50. I think it was $25 for each nipple. So I think I paid $50. If I'm not mistaken, I think that's what it was though. I think it was $50, $25 for each nipple. I think so. I can't remember exactly, but it has to be between $40 and $50. You know, very inexpensive for something that you want. So I remember going in, and you know, it was a little crowded that day. Like I said, if you haven't watched this vlog of me getting my nipples pierced, please go watch it, because literally we almost at 500 views. So go ahead and support me. You know, I'm an up and coming YouTuber, just doing my thing. I'm a real raw and authentic person. I put myself out here in all different types of ways, and I love you all so much, my babies, because since the beginning you all have been supporting me, you know, and this is the biggest support system that I have ever had in my entire life, you know, outside of friends, family, lovers, whatever. Y'all support me more than anybody has ever supported me in my entire life. Of course, besides the Lord, which, you know, I'm so grateful for the Lord to even allow me to be on such a big platform such as YouTube, you know, to put myself out there and live my truth and just be real and authentic. And, you know, people can decide, y'all can decide for yourselves, you know, outside of my babies, you know, because obviously my babies know that they rocking with the winning team. I know I'm kind of off topic, but I'm going to get back on topic, y'all. Don't bother me too, because I'm over here, I'm drinking my wine, but I know that this is a highly requested video, so I had to make this video for y'all today. Y'all know I'm over here drinking my red wine, but quarantined and all of that. And y'all see I'm in the bathroom, okay? Because Wookie, she's out there. She wants to hog up the laptop. So I'm like, you know what? Go ahead. I'm going to just go ahead and do some content, because I know you all want this content video. So I actually got 2 content videos to record today. So even after I record this content video, I have another content video to do. So don't mind if you probably see me all with the same head tie, or you see me all with the same crop top. Just know your girl's working hard trying to get this content out and ready for y'all, so y'all can be lit, you know, y'all can enjoy Riahjaysreality the way that y'all always been enjoying Riahjaysreality. So where was I at? Where was I at? I don't know where I was at. But long story short, I went to the tattoo parlor. You know, he did what he needed to do. I'm looking at everything like, you know, I'm like, yes, like, hey, look at my nipples. Because I'm really excited, you know. But the one thing that I was really, I'm going to get into the questions and stuff that y'all have asked me after this part right here. Just please bear with me, y'all. But the thing that I was really anxious about with getting my nipples pierced is, you know, first of all, I'm a very sexual person. You know, I'm very sexual. I think I'm more sexual than the average woman. And y'all know I put my stuff out there. If you haven't already, please go watch my story time videos. I have so many famous story time videos out there that are doing numbers, because I'm living my truth. I'm putting my stories out there. I want women to learn from me. I want you to laugh. I want you to be entertained, you know, and women and men, because I actually have more women subscribed to my channel than I actually have more men subscribed to my channel than I have women. And I don't really know what that's about, because I'm a woman, you know what I mean? So you would think like most women can relate to me. But, you know, y'all don't say, like, I don't know. I guess the fellas just love me. But So I was really anxious about, what I was really anxious about getting my nipples pierced was the effects that would happen to my nipples once I got them done. Now, I was so anxious, like, if I get my nipples pierced, am I going to have more sensation and feeling in my nipples, or am I going to lose a bit of feeling in my nipples? I don't know. I've never had my nipples pierced before. I've had so many piercings, but I've never had my nipples pierced. So this is a new road and journey that I will be on, and I will be exploring. Just to name the piercings that I've had before. I've had snake eyes. I've had the regular tongue piercing. I've had my nose pierced prior to this time. I've had it done before. I think when I was 19, I first got it pierced. I also have what is this called? My tragus. I have this pierced. I got this pierced at 19. Then I also have 3 regular ear piercings on each side of my ears. I know I don't wear earrings in those in those holes, but whatever. And then I also pierced my own ear right here. I think when I was like, I don't know, I think when I was in my preteens, I literally took a fucking needle. Oh God, I'm not supposed to be cursing. I literally took a needle and I like sat it on the fire. And my family, I think my aunt knows by now because I did it in her house when I was living with her. But we never really talked about it. I don't think we've ever talked about it because I can't recall that. Unfortunately, we don't talk now, so I can't even ask her, hey, did we ever talk about when I pierced my own ears? We don't talk, so I can't even get into all that. But I remember just taking a needle. It was literally like a regular threaded needle, like you sew clothes, the real small ones. And I sat it on I lit the fire up on the stove. I am such a risque person. I'm very risque. I am literally like a daredevil, and I am like a rebel. I really am. So I put the needle on the fire and then I let it sit there for like a minute. And then, I don't know where I was watching how to do this. I think it was like on MySpace or Google or somewhere because YouTube wasn't even out the time that I did this. But it says burn the needle for about a minute and then ice your ear. Make your ear really, really ice, So I took an ice cube out the freezer. And don't do this, y'all. Don't do this to my young girls out here that are watching me, that are inspired by me, who love me. Please do not do this. If you want to go get your ears pierced, whatever piercings you want, please talk to your parents, talk to your guardians or whatever, and then if they say yes, go do it. Now, if you're 18, you can do whatever you want. That's your life, okay? I'm just putting that out there. Please don't say, I watched this on Riahjaysreality of how to pierce my ear, so this is what I'm going to do. Please don't say that. Thank you very much. So I iced my ear, let the needle sit there on the fire, and I literally just poked it through. Let me move closer so y'all can see. So you can see that my ear is messed up right here. You can see my ear is messed up right there because basically, obviously, I'm young. I'm a preteen. I don't really know what the F I'm doing. So I basically pierced my ear too close to the edge of my ear. So as I was wearing my earring, thinking I'm cute, da-da-da-da-da. And one day my ear just split and the earring, obviously, I couldn't wear the earring anymore. So that's just how it healed up. I hope y'all can see that. That's just how it healed up. So a lot of people, when they meet me, though, they ask me that question, oh, my God, what happened to your ear? And I have to get into that whole story about, me trying to be grown. And I pierced my own ear and I sort of kind of messed my ear up. But anyways, so yeah, I've had both tongue piercings. I've had snake eyes, regular. I pierced my own ear. I have 3 regular ears piercings on my ear. I also had my nose pierced before I had my belly pierced. And I think oh yeah, and my lip. I pierced my lip too when I was 19. I did a lot of things when I was 19. But yeah, so I had this piercing since I was 19. So yeah, let's get back to the main questions that you all are asking me about these nipple piercings that I have. So I know a big question that you all want to know is how painful is getting your nipples pierced from a 1 to 10, 10 being the most painful. I think I told y'all in I got my nipples pierced today vlog that the pain was like a 1 to 2. Now, y'all know I told y'all that I have a high pain tolerance, which means that I can tolerate excruciating amount of pain. That's just me. Some of y'all, y'all don't like needles from the doctor. Y'all don't even like to bang y'all toe. Y'all don't even like rough sex. Let's just be honest, But me personally, I have a I have a high tolerance of pain. I think my pain tolerance have grown higher and higher, like the more I have grown up, because I didn't always like needles. I didn't always, I haven't always been like, oh, I can take this. Oh, I'm gonna get a tattoo, da, da, da. With maturity and with my age growing and, me just growing personally as a person, and the things that I've been through and I've experienced, I think I've just become stronger and stronger. And I mean that all around the board. I mean that physically, emotionally, mentally, and the more I grow, the more pain I am able to tolerate, and that's just the real. So the pain for me, I'm going to be real with y'all, because I know a lot of YouTubers out here, they have content videos of them getting their nipples pierced and then them giving their nipples pierced update, and they're saying like, oh, it's not that painful, da da da. But y'all want the facts. Y'all want to know the real, and I'm here to give it to y'all. So, look no further, because here I am. But getting your nipples pierced, it's not that painful. But it all comes down to, can you tolerate pain or can you not? Now, ladies, y'all men, y'all are in a different, I'm going to start with the men, because y'all men are in a different category than us ladies. Because y'all are men, and first of all, you never really get any kind of attention to your nipples, and you don't, nipples are just on a man's body, most men, and that's it, but us women, we feed our babies from our nipples. Our nipples are very sensitive, so to eat just the thought of someone touching your nipples, you are going to obviously, you are going to, you're going to feel it. Men and women's nipples are very sensitive, but because men's nipples are, they don't get most men, 90% of men don't get no attention towards their nipples. So if they get their nipples pierced, it's going to hurt way more. First of all, y'all nipples are way small. I mean, and definitely depending on your body size, but most men's nipples are way smaller than a woman's nipple. Bottom line is, fellas, if y'all out there trying to get y'all nipples pierced because whatever reason you think it's sexy, you want to try it out, maybe you in the LGBTQ, etc. community, so that's just what you want, do it. Just know it's going to be really effing painful. Now back to the ladies. The ladies, our nipples are very sensitive, We are born with these nipples. Our nipples are to mainly feed our babies when we become a mother. You understand what I'm saying? And I don't think our nipples were ever created by the Most High to be pierced. But along the way, most women, we want to get piercings. This is just a journey we want to explore. We want to get piercings and we want to get tattoos. So you have to ask yourself, well, can I tolerate pain? And this doesn't have to be some excruciating type of pain that you have tolerated in your life. This could be as simple as when you go to the doctor to get vaccinated, when it's time for you to get needles, etc., etc. How do you take the pain? Are you someone who you don't want to even look when the doctor's giving you a needle, or you don't want to see the blood? Like, what type of person are you? Are you freaked out by needles? I wouldn't tell that person to go ahead and get your nipples pierced. But are you someone, when you go to the doctor and you get vaccinated, you get your needles, whatever, you looking at it and you just so amazed, you don't even flinch. You know what I'm saying? You just do what you got to do. You want to get it over with. That is the type of person that you should go ahead and get your nipples pierced if that's what you want to do. Do you have tattoos? Okay, tattoos to me are tattoos to me is a little more tattoos to me are a little more painful than piercings. Piercings for me are nothing. They are literally nothing. But tattoos is another thing for me because it's literally someone needling a word, a heart, a flower, a design into your skin. Piercings are 1, 2, 3. You know what I'm saying? So you have it all. The bottom line is, to me personally, this is just me personally, the pain of getting my nipples pierced was a 1 to 2. The first nipple he did was the left nipple. The left nipple was really like, oh, F-U-C-K. You know, and I'm looking at it. Oh my God, it looks so cute. The second nipple was a bit more painful than the first nipple. The right nipple, the right nipple was a bit more painful than the left nipple because now I know what to expect. I know I just got the left nipple pierced, and I know that was like, oh, F-U-C-K. Now here comes the second one, which is the right side, and I'm like, all right, go, go, go. S-H-I-T. So it hurt a little bit more because I knew that this was coming. But at the end of the day, it was really quick. Just tell the piercer, if you're going to get your nipples pierced, ladies, guys, whoever, just let them know you want this procedure to be done quick. You know, you want to be in and out. You know, because the longer you take and the longer you're procrastinating, you're making it worse for yourself. Literally, everything is mind over matter. So if you go in there with the mind state like, I'm going to be good, I got this, I'm going to just tell them, please do it quick, that's it. You're going to be fine. Now, if you go in there taking 10 minutes, wait. It's literally sending your mind in shambles. So you don't want to do that. So that's one thing y'all want to ask me. The pain tolerance. The pain tolerance for me, out of a 1 to 10, 1 being the lowest, 10 being the highest, for me was a 1 to 2. That's how painful it was for me. Quick, easy, simple. Now, the healing process that you all want to know from me. First of all, I'm going to show, luckily I'm in my bathroom so I can show y'all the saline spray that I had bought from my tattoo parlor that I went to get it done. This is the Nail Med Piercing Aftercare Fine Mist Wound Wash. Okay, this is specifically for piercings. Any piercing you get done over your body, you need to use the Nail Med Piercing Aftercare. And you need to clean your piercings 1 to 2, I'll say 2 to 3 times a day. You need to spray the Nail Med Piercing Aftercare over your piercing. Use a Q-tip, cotton ball, tissue, whatever, and just, you know, clean it or whatever very gently, very easily, very simply. And you're going to be good. Now, me personally, my nipples healed really quick. They healed really quick because y'all know that I love to take hot bubble baths. But when I did get these nipples piercings about 2 months ago, I didn't take no bubble baths. I took regular hot baths. And I'm just someone that loves to soak my body. You know, that is good for my mental state. It's good for my body, my bones, my muscles. And you know, of course, after I soak my body and sit down in the tub and everything, I get up and take a shower. You know, that is the most efficient way to take a bath. I wouldn't suggest anyone to just take a bath and get out the tub, because that's you shouldn't do that. But yeah, that's what I did. So I used my nail meds. I took hot baths, soaked my titties in there. You know, I'm sitting, resting in my tub, head back, laying on my backside, and then I also flip over and I just like soothe the front of my body, you know, my breast, just the whole front of my body. So that's what I do when I take baths. I soak my back of my body, my back, my buttocks, my lower back, my shoulders, my feet, my legs, and then I also flip over and soak the front of my body, my neck, my breast, my stomach, my hoo-ha, my legs, you know. So that is what works best. That's what worked best for me, to take hot baths, to use my nail med. And you can find the nail med at your tattoo shop that you're going to go to, your piercing spot, wherever you're going to go. You can ask them, hey, do you have the nail med piercing aftercare? Or you can order it, I'm sure, online. Look for it in CVS, Walgreens. You can find it, the point that I'm trying to make. And y'all asked me one more question. Hold on, I'll be right back because I jotted down the main questions that you all wanted to know. I'll be right back because I got to see what's the other question. Wanted to know was, Riah J, do you still have your nipple piercings in? And the answer is yes. I still have my nipple piercings in. I'm loving them. I'm so happy about my nipple piercings. I'm I'm happy with my results, you know. Yeah, I still have them in. Everything is doing fine. I just want to give you all some key points before I end this content video. Be careful when you're putting on certain shirts, like lace shirts. Be careful when you are putting just on your shirts on regularly, you know, because before you get your nipples pierced, you know, you just put on your shirt, you put on your bra, everything is good. You don't really have nothing to worry about. But when you get your nipples pierced, you have to be way more cautious. The way you put shirts on, the way you clip your bras on, the way you take a shower, you know, don't be using loofahs and stuff like that. And then when you start back actually using your loofahs, be careful, you know. Wash around the breast, wash the areola, but when it comes to the actual nipples itself, you have to be really, really careful. I would suggest don't use the loofah to scrub your nipples when you get your nipples pierced. Just use a rag or rinse them with water, whatever you need to do. You just have to be really careful. I have bumped, I would say within the last 2 months, I've bumped my nipples I'll say like 3 to 4 times, but that's just because even before I had my nipples pierced, I would bump my nipples because I have big breasts, you know, and also I'm a really rough chick. Like, I'm not so prissy and perfect and oh my God. And no, I'm a rough chick. You know, I'm cooking, I'm playing with the baby, you know, I'm working out. So I'm really rough. So I had to learn to be more gentle with my breasts. Now it's been 2 months, y'all. So I really got the hang of everything. I'm putting on my lace sexy shirts. I'm like, I get out the shower, I'm drying my breast, under my breast. I'm now back using my loofah. Yeah, and you all wanted to know, did I bleed when I got my nipples pierced? I only bled a little bit for the first day, and then getting crossed around the nipples until they fully healed are normal. All right, back to the content video. That you all have for me, I am going to show you all how everything looks now. I do have a black shirt on, black crop top, and I got a little hole in my shirt, so don't be judging it, you feel me? But I'm gonna show you my nipples now. But before I do that, I do want to thank you all for watching this content video. I love you all so much. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video. Peace and love. So I am gonna show y'all. I'm gonna show y'all. You see, they still there. They're still there. Alright, so I love you all so much. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video. Peace and love. Bye.